Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. So I've done quite a bit of work off camera and it has to do with these. Yes, I made two ginormous towers. I'm moving base kind of. I'm not really moving, more like redesigning so much. There have also been a couple of other things, like right here you might notice I have travel anchors. Travel anchors are actually fairly cheap. You just need this pulsating iron is made in an alloy furnace with just an underpearl and iron, so they're actually pretty cheap. And I have a main one over here. I have this roof, and then another thing. If you're expecting an episode of me filling up the blue tower and then filling up the green tower, I've already done most, well, not most, a lot of, come on. Bad Enderman. I've done a lot of the work. You might have seen this. You can see from Wayla up at the top that they're cable facades, they're not the same block. Also, I used flat colored blocks. It's a great mod. They're just every single color combination under the sun you can get. Just have to have the dye. I've done a lot of work already on this floor, well, only this floor really. I've set up the alloy furnaces and the mechanism. I know this looks ugly, but there is no other way that I can do it. Because of the way the mechanism works, I actually, for some reason you cannot shift right click on cables with food in your hand. You cannot insert items and energy on the same side. Shoot. You need to be set to blue insert. They can't take energy in and output items on the same side, so that's why every single side except for the left and rights are used. Down here I just have a bunch of parallel setups. I have an ME interface that keeps in stock the thing that they use. So this one is used for making steel. So it needs coal stocked. That coal is then extracted from the interface and goes into this basic enrichment factory. Or enrichment chambers. I only upgraded these to basic enrichment factories because when I need steel or anything involving redstone, I normally need a lot of it. I don't need that much, but that's why over here with the diamonds and the obsidian, I just made a normal one. But these keep these in stock, they get enriched, and when I need to make a crafting recipe, like enriched iron, it just goes into this chest, which then goes up into the factory and magic happens. Everything is getting run off of this power cell. And over here you can see the cable is running up. And I have cable facades on both sides so you never know. And I'm using P2P tunnels. I have a bit of a confession to make. Well, other than I just dropped this. Come on. Oh dear. I thought that I'd forgotten that P2P tunnels don't work like normal tunnels. I forgot that P2P tunnels don't work like an interface does, which means that every P2P tunnel takes up a channel on every single line of this dense cable, and P2P tunnels cannot be put on dense cables. So you can only ever have 8 P2P tunnels on one dense cable, which kind of sucks because there are dense cables literally running from the roof to the floor. It was a lot. So I'm eventually just going to change those out for smart cables, probably blue, just so that they don't mix with others, but that kind of sucks. Down here I have moved the ME controllers to be more P2P tunnel focused. as you can see. I have the basic. I've reset up the crafters, moved them. I've moved the storage containers. Everything here is just kind of temporary and will be cleaned up in the future. Here's the P2P tunnel for the blue tower. I don't have the green tower set up yet. You might be wondering what these are. Those just, well, they're not totally set up yet. There's the green tower. But they have the P2P tunnels for the, all my auto crafting really. Over here is on a P2P tunnel. Over here has a P2P tunnel, and it has the storage drawers and the inscribers and etc. In here is doing okay. I think, I'm not positive, but I think I added, oh, I remember my plan for today. Well, one, I went to a dungeon and got iridium, and for two, I made a machine frame. And now my plan for today is we're going to, together, make all of the thermal expansion quests. So, I think I'm going to move my AE2 terminals and such over into one of these buildings, or maybe even make another one, and I'll be right back. So I moved the applied energistics into here, and I did some work over there. I switched out dense cables for smart cables, and I was opening up loot chests from some unclaimed quest rewards, and I got the bow of the wyvern. Look, I got the bow of the wyvern. Oh my goodness. Like, seriously, I just got the bow of the wyvern from a quest reward. Best reward ever. I'm out of emeralds. Okay, so I've charged up the bow. It's pretty awesome. I've charged up my armor again because I upgraded this energy cube. And now let's get crafting and get to work on that thermal dynamics questline. And just like that, that is almost every single quest done. Now, these all require Signalum gears. This obviously requires Enderium, and these require me to actually use the machines. But that is a lot of crafting. Also, from all of those quests, the only good things I got were 8 Enderium turbines. Those are better than Manulin. So, let's do it right now. I'm going to go upgrade our power to the point where I probably will need to speed up some of the machines. We're talking so much more power. Look at that. Look at that. This is obsolete. Let's see. How can I make this... Well, that will not make it go faster. But I need to overclock these a ton more. But look at that. 10,000 RF a tick. Let's see, can this keep up? I want that to only run when there's scrap in it. So let's take these 8 overclocker upgrades, and I crafted all of those into overclocker upgrades, which is how I got so many. But I'm just gonna start randomly grabbing them. You can keep them. I'll take those. I think there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have enough for 7. Nah, this will be okay. So you get to... Wait. I can't just right click on them. You know what? I need to put some kind of transformer on that so that it's not drawing ultimate amounts of power. Transformer. I probably want this, but I cannot. Now, yep, I can't do any of it. That is annoying. Well, you know, if I just upgrade to this, sorry, need to craft, and I cannot craft and think very well at the same time. Need to come on that glass. Gonna get me for a while. Bronze. And I want 2 gold cable. And I'm gonna take those 2 gold cable and wrap it in plastic. No, not you. Latex. Thermal. Or it's okay, so I don't have any in the system right now. That's not a problem. Not at all. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't really use it very much, so when I do use it, obviously, it comes in large quantities. I'm gonna smelt this up and I'll be right back. I got tired of waiting. So we want to take this HV transformer and put it right there. Right? Right? And take this and put it right there. Now that will severely throttle the EU usage of this, but at the same time, it's going to greatly increase its productivity because it will be always using scrap. Now, it's nowhere near using this to its full potential. So, kind of thinking about using the eating up the extra 2000 RF a tick somewhere. So I can take this one and this one off. What about now? Okay. So I can't take those off, but what if I replace you? I have to put this back. Wait, what just happened? Okay. So, it looks like I have to leave it as it is. You know, I'm just going to rearrange it because I don't like the way that it looks right now. There we go. Looks better that way in my opinion. But so apparently I need more overclocker upgrades, which is insane. I wonder how much they cost to replicate. Why did I come out here to do that? I can... there are plenty of overclockers in here. Can I scan an overclocker? Okay, I cannot. Okay. Point taken. But this will greatly increase my production of UU matter. And that's right, I need a speed upgrade for you. And the speed, let's do 2 speed upgrades for them. And you're doing fine. So speed upgrades are not in there apparently. Also, keep smelting. Where did I put them? Put them on floor 2. I'll take all of them. You need 1. You need 2. Let's see. Now, that should be enough for this, as we already saw. And there's 2 for this. And give it 1 more. Because apparently when they have the same number of speed upgrades, they run at the same speed. Well, that looks like all the time I've got for today. In the next episode, we'll be setting up all the machines we made in today's episode. And we'll be setting up auto crafting, and then we will be moving on. See you in the next episode. Bye!